our ads done? Ads look like they're done. Apologies for that. I was distracted. Hello, Jinder. How is you? Alright. How badly is the game going to yell at me? Place your bets.
We're finally here.
Oh,
Together.
yeah. You're doing okay? Dad's good. No, I wasn't emotionally moved by that story. I don't know what you're talking about. Barely even know that character, and I was very much like, oh. What about the shit we all get bag? No? Okay. I get it. I get it. Gotcha. Yes, thank you. I appreciate the free poll. Being scolded is suffering. Yeah, no kidding. Current recommendations. Yes, thank you. Total scans. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. Part of me is like, okay. Games like this are always exhausting because they just want to throw everything at you. I've never gotten that. Your boy doesn't play games as consistently, maybe, as he could do. Especially when it comes to mobile. Hello? Thank you, Scotty. Do the la-las. Do all the la-las. Except the flaneuring, because shenanigans. Newcomer.
Hello, my name is Shu.
Thank you, Shu. Okay, that was it, because I'm not consistently logging in daily. One benefit of having characters, they give you a gift on their birthday. Oh, neat.
Yes?
Don't mind me. There you are. That's your access key. Transcend! Raise your stats and shit.
Every bit of improvement will help. Thank you for your efforts, admin.
There. Okay. We're not here for, like, anything other than, like, the nominal shenanigans. Yeah, that. Game? Nope. That. We'll get there. We'll get there. Cause that's where the background basically that I have came from for Skull. Oh my god, I have forgotten everybody's names. I haven't forgotten the story, largely speaking. Like, I have the general plot points still in my head, and right now, Asia-esque kingdom, or side of the virtual reality, kind of under attack / being infected by the baddies, and she got her eye cut out. And it looks like bad shit's gonna happen. I am at the end of probably the worst story arc. Oh. Oh no, it's Japan-esque. Right, it's Japan-esque specifically. Oh boy, continuous combat. Let's go. Oh yeah. This team needs fixing. Because there's also China-esque and India-esque. Because of course there is. But hold. This team is not ideal, but...
If that's what you want, I'll do my part.
This is team. I'm gonna have to see if I remember how to play Parvati. That'll be a fun question to answer. And then because Lin Yu was just a random pull, but is also really fucking good on a win team. I just don't have best in slot for win team. No, Lin Yu was a gift. Oh, yeah! Still, I have Lin Yu. Aether Gazer Command Room.
Apologies. I'll contact you soon.
Will you? Current best in slot for one team is Brahma, Parvati, and Lin Yu. Skull got removed. That's fine. But basically, I'm missing Brahma. No matter what, I'm just missing Brahma. If I had Brahma, I would have, like, best in slot win team. Entering the command room with Ver, Shu just finishes up a communication. She looks tired. It appears that the Spilt incident has brought more trouble than mere combat. Actually, Scold never had that seat, given she was released along with Lin Yu. Fair.
I'm sure everyone is aware of what's going on.
I feel like people probably played with her a little bit, and I would probably play with her too. Yes, the Prime Lord of Sasanami has been kidnapped, and both Buzenbo and Kunino Tokotachi have gone missing.
Both Aethergazer and the Korg support Itsulu Masayoshi's governance and his revolutionary policies. With the situation in Sasanami, Itsulu Masayoshi is the only one who is capable of maintaining balance and harmony. If something were to happen to him, a war might break out.
Has Tsukiyomi already headed over there?
Yes. But the way things have turned out, I'm not even sure the Pheasant Squad can take care of it.
Don't forget about me. I can go help them.
Sure you can, Vert.
We wouldn't let you go to Sasanami
Or I'm sorry, Ver.
alone.
But the other mods... Instead of answering, Shu takes us into the reception room.
Finally.
Hi, Hera. That's actually really pretty fucking art of her. A blonde-haired girl sits next to the window, playing with a goblin, clearly bored. Only when she notices that someone has arrived does she turn her head and flash a smile that reveals a tad bit of arrogance.
It's been so long since I've been to Aether Gazer, and your manners have clearly not improved. To make such an esteemed guest wait so long.
She went, huh, instead of tut-tut. And this is... I've never seen anyone in Aether Gazer speak to Shu like that.
Hira, from the Society of Music.
Hira?
Luckily, she had reasons for being here today anyway.
You say that fucking Greek name one more time. Like, either I'm mispronouncing it, or you just... Because is it not supposed to be Hera? You know, Zeus's goddamn wife? One of the three elemental teams where Skuld isn't advised. The other is water and physical. You have it right. Yeah, I fucking thought so. What the fuck, Shu? I blame the voice director. I blame the voice director. Her pomegranate eye... Really? Anyway, her pomegranate eyes slowly sweep over before she stops on me. I had to go really. Because I'm like, could this woman be any more of a Greek reference? And you had to go with pomegranates.
You are human?
I mean, I sure fucking hope so.
This is our new administrator.
Like, the good news is that the mispronunciations span all the regions. Cool. I'm happy for that.
Indeed. I've heard some whisperings. Division 9. Letting a human serve as admin?
Yeah. Would you rather I be a modifier? Because I fucking wish. Everyone gets their languages butchered. God, why? I riot against the voice director. This is all their fault. They should know better.
Seems a bit frail, if you ask me. A bit careless, don't you think?
The administrator is very reliable on our missions, I'll have you know.
You can decide then whether or not you trust the new admin.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Based on the cooperation between Aether Gazer and the Society of Muses, Hera will provide support for
Hera! Hera, you say Hera one more time, Shu, I will throw you off this balcony.
Hera, Verthandi, and Administrator. We are counting on you.
That's it! That's it! Get over here! Oh, of course, you're fine. Because you're a fucking modifier. Nope, cancel. I pressed B. Hello, Brahma. They're gonna say that Brahma, aren't they?
Let's just keep going.
Okay. Whoa! Frame rate. Frames. Come back. Frames.
It never ends.
Then you didn't give me any chance.
We work well together.
Y'all! I guess I can't be mad, but y'all! Oh no, that was Skull. Similar difference. Crack. Tsukuyomi focuses her eyes on the area below as she sends out the signal. But amid the darkness, she is unable to locate Buzenbo.
Even if her communications were out, she would come if she heard the reconvene signal.
I guess that was more like a crack.
Which means she must be somewhere where she can't hear it, or... No way. I must find her. Stay alert and watch your surroundings.
To obtain Divine Grace, hold when Divine Grace is full.
Hup! Here! Got it.
Hold up.
Behold the lunar eclipse. Stop resisting.
Oh, I am rusty as sin. Also, the boundaries are not clearly defined at the moment.
Stay vigilant. Too slow.
There we go.
A radiant moon has risen. Stay alert and watch your surroundings. No need to hesitate. Why must you fight?
Wasn't it that Tsukuyomi is also like a really technical character? Keep thinking A is dodge.
The moonlight is my blade. Behold the
There we
lunar
go.
eclipse. Thank you for commanding.
I've never tried to use Tsukuyomi 1. Fair enough.
I've been walking in the same corridor for so long. Why does it feel like I keep going in circles?
Because you are.
If I'm remembering correctly, this is the 6th time we've been here.
Thank you, Meninja.
This path seems to be changing according to our movements. It appears that we are totally lost.
But how? You have a little AI companion with you that can like navigate for you and shit. How are you lost? Unless Buzenbo realizes that forcing herself through isn't working. Notices paintings above the Byobus beside her.
Wait. Where have I seen these paintings before? There were 5 mountain deities sent down by the god of heaven. Irritated by the foolishness of humans, the deities punished them with calamity and disaster. The only deity to stand up to these violent acts, the crane god, was slain by the crow god. These punishments then turned Sasanami into a living hell.
Sasanami.
Hundreds of years later, the Child of Heaven led the 5 clerics to quell the fires of fury, bringing peace back to the land. The Child of Heaven became the titular ruler of Sasanami's imperial city, and the 5 clerics established the 5 families of Sasanami, who continued to worship the mountain deities. The 5 families they established were later called the Sasanami 5. These paintings record the history of Sasanami.
These don't sound like paintings. These sound like idle writings.
Wait, what am I doing thinking about this stuff? Shisho left for 2 days, and I let Lord Masayoshi get kidnapped.
Oh, sure. You say
I
Shisho
have
with
to
some
rescue her
level
so she
of
doesn't get
competence. Again, I blame the voice director. The voice director would have caught this shit, but they didn't.
All this rambling about your Shisho. Do you think she cares about you? Who's there? I merely saw a poor soul pitying herself, and couldn't help but step in to bring you to your senses.
Oh boy.
Why? Do I look exactly like you? Because I am you. You know very well that your Shisho doesn't care about you. She realizes you're useless, so she wishes to rid herself of this burden.
You know, I'm being a bit of a critic right now. I am the shadow, the true self. Right? Like, so, this is a trope, right? And I'm not much of a writer. I feel like this is not a good place to use this trope because we barely fucking know this character. This is not a show don't tell. This is a fuckload of telling, not showing. Because this heavily implies that Buzen Botengu has a lot of self-doubt issues. Now, it's been a hot minute since I played the previous chapter. I don't remember Buzen Botengu having a lot of self-doubt. It's better when we get hit with it on Osi? Or OSI? Elaborate? I'm a little confused, Jindra. Oh, yes! That works better when we get hit with it suddenly with Osiris. Because admittedly it's a bit out of nowhere, but there were implications that something was already wrong with Osiris. Like, they hinted at it, like, oh, Osiris was taken away from the main group because something happened. Okay, that's weird. And then Osiris just has a fucking personality shift, and then we're like, oh! That's probably what happened the first time, huh? Oh, you haven't hit the moment of talk. Oh. Spoilers. But fair enough. Not Ouster taking over. Fair enough. Spoilers. Not that I really care in this instance, but... Point driven home.
Shut up!
But, yeah... Hey, this character has self-doubt issues. Here's her dark half. Her true self... Dude, I just met her 5 minutes ago. Like... The fuck you mean she has self-doubt issues? I don't care. I mean, I do care. But at the same time, I don't. It makes sense.
Don't blame yourself for what happened to Itsuru Masayoshi. Your Shisho knew from the start that you wouldn't be able to protect him.
Fuzunbo dashes forward, swinging her blade, but all that stands before her is a Byobu.
Zembo, what's wrong with you? Who are you talking to?
Okay, wouldn't you, like, be able to tell that, like, her emotional state is wrong or some shit? I might be reading a little too far into what Ninja can accomplish. Or, you know, the rest of the me line.
You're just unwilling to face the truth. No matter how hard you try, there's no way you'll be able to earn the affection of your Shisho. You'll forever be chasing her shadow.
I also love how they keep saying Shisho instead of master. It's got... This anime was, like, fan dubbed by people who want to lean into and keep it as clear to the original translation as possible with minimal localization. So we decided that this word that means brother, yeah, we're gonna use it instead. Even though it's like, why? You're my Nakama! Nakama means brother. It's like, oh, okay.
After all, you've been nothing but a burden to her. And you know that's exactly how she sees you.
Hey. One sec. I'm doing a check-in with something. Let's continue the dialogue for a tick.
Shut your mouth! Infuriated and ashamed, are you? How long can you lie to yourself? Remember what you heard while you were outside the door? You'll never forget that, will you?
I forget what was specifically said. This might be a convenient time for flashback, even though it's like, hey, you just saw this. Aether Gazer, 1 month earlier. Oh, cool.
Have you thought it over?
Yes, I have. This is what I have decided.
Remove Bazenbo from the Pheasant Squad. That is certainly a possibility. But don't you wish to hear what she has to say?
There is no need. I think it is the best way to handle this.
I am sure that she would not agree.
And yet, it is clear to me that she is not suited to stay by my side.
Shisho.
Understood. We will wait until the Pheasant Squad's missions in Sasanami have settled, and then I will arrange for her to join another squad.
Love it. Love how this is explaining where the self-doubt comes from.
Shisho. Why? Why are you doing this? Why is this happening? Why? You think by pretending that it never happened, you can remain her disciple? You are lying to yourself.
Damn, I was hoping I could press A while typing. Still.
No! No! No!
Keep hitting B.
Tsukuyomi despises the fact that you're her disciple.
Okay, that's a bit... That's reading into it a bit harshly.
You lie!
Okay, that's not a bad performance.
Sword unsheathed. Swift as the wind.
Damn.
The blood moon is falling. No escape. You're Shisho. She's always been embarrassed of you. No! You're lying! Shisho, Don't blame yourself. No one expected anything from you anyway. You are a useless, pitiful fool. Yeah, I said, hold your tongue, demon! It ends here. Focus. Huh. Yeah! Huh. Yeah!
Ow.
Huh. Huh. Slash! Huh. Yeah! The blood moon is falling. Eclipse feathers, scatter! Huh. Huh.
There's stuff about her comboing that I don't remember.
I can't. Swift as the wind.
Hold. Okay. Oh, that's rude.
Slash! Huh. Huh.
Rude, let me up.
Huh. It ends here. Huh. Ogi. Thousand peck. Huh. Yeah! Slay them all.
Oh, beaten. Good.
Arrive at specified location.
There's something strange about these paintings. They seem to be changing based on my movements.
Another prisoner of their own mind.
Who goes there?
The people all come for the same reason, hoping that a humble monk may help dispel their confusion.
Another. So Bazenbo is here as well?
I know why you have come. In this gallery, those who are bound by the troubles of their soul will only fall deeper into the abyss. If you wish to prove the purity of your spirit, then please answer my humble queries.
Okay. The monk scribbles down some text.
Just like Sakura, it blossomed and faded. And yet, it is not a flower. This seems to have something to do with that scroll way up there.
The snake. Just like Sakura, it blossomed and faded, and yet is not a flower. Oh, God.
No, that's not right.
Is there? Nope. I just have to clear the stage.
Got it. Stop resisting. Too slow. Behold the lunar eclipse.
Falling moon!
You would expect Master and Apprentice to have similar fighting styles, but apparently not in this instance.
Arrived at specified location.
A clever mind indeed.
Another riddle. I speak of emissaries to the gods, chewing upon moss in the depths of the mountains. What does that represent?
Hey!
This is Tsukiyomi, ready for action.
Got it! Eh?
Zenbo, are you okay?
No. Lies! All lies!
Zenbo?
Tsukuyomi! Finally, you've arrived. Zenbo is acting very strange.
Meninja, what happened?
Vizbane. Roar. That is how a Vizbane roar.
More Vizbanes. Stop resist. Too slow. Behold the lunar eclipse. Got it.
Thank you for commanding.
Okay, victory. Only took like
Arrived at
10 minutes longer than I'd hoped.
Shisha.
I feel like that delivery would have been Sho? Or Master. But hey, what do I know?
Zenbo, snap out of it. I'm here.
Shisho. The shadow.
You were the only one here when I entered. There was no shadow. Zenbo, what happened?
I saw... never mind.
Are they ever going to resolve this thread? My bet is on no.
These paintings seem to disturb the psyche of all who enter. Zenbo started acting strange after she arrived here.
Shisho, have you seen Kunino Tokotachi?
Kunino Tokotachi. What's pronounced that one correctly?
Yes. She was also ambushed by Vizbands and was hurt pretty bad. But do not worry. She is safe now.
Actually, they do in the second visit to Sasanami. Got it.
Poor soul, trapped by your own inner demons. If you do not face them, how can you ever expect to move forward?
You again. So you painted these. Who are you?
I am nothing but a poor, wandering monk with a knack for painting. As for my name, that I have long forgotten. And ye who so boldly entered my gallery were not beguiled by my paintings. Your inner demons were merely awakened, that's all.
Inner demons? Nonsense.
Tsukuyomi, look at his right arm. He's just like the guards, a Vizbane.
Surely, to have entered my majestic gallery means you must have defeated them. I see. How long has it been since I've seen living beings like yourselves? Fates shall rise, and fate shall fall. But in the end, there will be nothing at all.
Ooh, so poetic.
So, the time has finally come.
The monk shakes his sleeve, and from his robe come snake-like cables, flashing red. In his deformed palm is a clump of data, dazzling and squirming about. Anyway, roar.
These veins are coming from his hand!
Shisho, let me.
Your mind hasn't stabilized yet. Step back and rest. I am the one you want. Stay alert and watch
What
your
was that
surroundings.
delivery?
Hup. Hup.
Tsukiyomi has, like, the makings of a good character, but there's just so much
Behold
jank
the lunar eclipse.
with her kit.
Hup. Hup. Why must you fight?
Like, if the X button is supposed to build up your meter so you can use your other techniques as an enhanced form,
Yeah, got it. Hup.
there needs to be a way to take it off cooldown, even in a vanilla kit.
Hup. Hup. Hup.
Like, using the abilities, but normal.
Hup. Stay alert and watch your surroundings. A radiant moon has risen. Hup. 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 Yeah, got it. Huh?
We want the target. Like, I'm sure as you level her up and you gain access to her, like, perk tree, like, she gets stuff that lets her
Full moon. Huh? Stop resisting.
reduce the cooldown of her X ability, but
Hup. Stay vigilant. Hup.
I don't know, man. It comes off as clunky. Like, almost all the original, quotes, modifiers are very clumsy. I can feel that. Focusing all her divine power, Tsukiyomi slashes her massive blade forth, and just like before, once it touches her target's body, it seems to be hitting nothing but air. It's as if the eerie monk has no form, and appears once again not far off.
Shisho, do not be tricked by his illusions.
Focus, Tsukuyomi! He is trying to get you to waste your energy!
I know, but
Putting everything on yourself. You think that will absolve you of your sins? On the contrary, this is the heart of pride.
What is with this narrative device? We're using this narrative device to, like, build these characters. Instead of letting the characters show this, we could... If you had given this a bit more time, instead of letting the monk literally say it plainly to the audience's face, hey, this character has a fucking complex where they want to do everything by themselves. We could probably build that up. We could probably make that conclusion, even with the amount of story elements that have been dropped so far. What is this writing, dog?
You don't dare face the truth. Instead, twisting it to trick yourself. How feeble of you. You are stuck in traps you've laid for yourselves, stumbling about in confusion. You can't seem to find your way out.
enough with your riddles. They won't work.
Enough with your riddles. I mean, okay, I am speaking from a rational, sane perspective. Not from a perspective where Tsukiyomi, is presently in, where it's like, I can do everything by myself, and I must do everything by myself in order to protect the people that I care about. Because in that situation, the funny thing is, that applies to like half of Sasanami modifiers. No one wants to ask for help. People, when creating original characters, we all have one singular idea. I hate to call myself out like that, because that's like the trait on like 2, 3, 4 of my original characters myself. They don't like asking for help.
That I could encounter such interesting souls. Surely this is the favor of the Buddha.
No?
If it's you, perhaps.
Ugh, my head. It hurts.
It has something to do with those paintings on the wall. Don't look at them.
Too late.
Too late. I have no energy.
All conditioned phenomena are like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, a shadow.
Mission started. Eliminate all targets.
Ah, here's our longsword boy. Because this guy just has a rage meter. But to use his abilities,
And the fires of hell.
you just have to, like, meet the cost.
Fire. And we have a winner. Let's take care of them quickly.
Right.
Scorching blade storm. Is that all you've got? This calamity stops here. Nothing correct.
Okay, his gimmick is really easy to understand. You press B, you switch to fucking fire mode. Using fire mode, your abilities have an incredibly short cooldown, but an increased rage cost. Congrats, someone who knows how to ask for help.
I am the fires of hell. Cleansing fire. Is that all you've got?
Oh my god, his ability actually makes sense, because once it's used, when he's in fire mode, he just continually gains more rage. You don't have to keep hitting characters. Shadow Crow looks at the young man who once again shoulders the massive katana. At his feet are psychrobes who have been brutally slain. Kagutsuchi here and Ol Kuninushi are the only two Shino modifiers who are willing to ask for help. Second's mostly a scientist. Of course. Brutally slain. Even after such a fierce battle, it seems that he's just getting warmed up. Ah, I get it. Takes the kettle from his belt, and only when it hits his mouth does he realize that it's empty. He has no choice but to sigh.
If I knew all this would happen, I would have brought more.
Shadow Crow had heard the leader of the Q squad was extremely capable, but this far surpassed his wildest expectations. With every step that Kagutsuchi takes, he swings his katana and takes an enemy's life. Shadow Crow had thought that the fused Vizbanes were more fierce than the wildest of beasts, but when faced with Kagutsuchi's katana, they seem nothing more. They seem nothing more helpless runts. It's a typo! It's not a typo, but it's missing a word. Nothing more than helpless runs. Come on. Who the fuck was the, proofreader on this?
Wow. So awesome.
No. Just lucky. That's all. Hey, Shadow Crow. Do you know how the Miyahibi family summoned the snake god?
I came here about a year ago. Every day they would perform some kind of ceremony.
Ceremony?
The Miyahibi family has a long tradition of worshipping the snake god. But the ceremonies were so frequent that it was strange. Every night, Miyahibi-shu would take several vassals to the
Also
rear courtyard
Miyahibi.
and wouldn't return until the early hours of the morning.
If it were Miyahibi, there would be an I instead of an E there. Like, if all of this is based on Japan, maybe borrow the Japanese pronunciations. or don't do it. Like, pick one. The same goes with, like, if you're going to do an entire, like, faction-esque of, like... Oh, fuck. I want to say communicators. That's probably close enough. But specialists, characters that are based on, like, Greek gods. Maybe understand how those Greek god names are said.
Were they really just offering sacrifices to their god?
Because, sorry, it's totally tangential and not at all related to what's going on presently. But I can't wait to see Hermes, and it pronounced Hermes. Hermes. I will fucking lose it if that happens.
I believe so. I could hear the sacred hymns and the cleric's prayers. Well, I snuck over there a couple times, but the guards were tightly protecting the entrance, so I never got a chance to check it out.
I know. Uh-huh. The big sister in the attic would always go there to sing. The court where Sakura bathes in Wales. Upon the trees grow thine black scales. Protector god of the Miyahebi, show thy tongue to those who see thee.
She pronounced it correctly. She pronounced it correctly. I fucking can't. I don't know what's worse. The fact that there's inconsistent pronunciation in the voice acting, like, performances, or that this voice actress pronounced it correctly and nobody else so far has. Because that entirely implies that this is a fucking voice director's fault. Because if they were any good at their job, they would have fucking caught that.
If you wish to please her so, bring her fan that she may glow. And if you wish to bring her pain,
call upon the great white crane.
The great white crane.
I was about a half octave too low.
Call upon the great white crane.
Cece? What's wrong?
Call.
Cece!
I think she ran out of stamina, boss. Ow, woo! Ow, woo!
Shadowcrow, does the Miyahibi family own wolves?
Again, with the Miyahibi.
No. I'm afraid that's something much more dangerous than wolves.
Black shadows writhe about in the nearby thicket. After a few breaths, several guard dogs wrapped in black cables surround them. Also, do they own wolves? You mean guard dogs?
Huh. Dogs that howl like wolves. It scared me for a second.
Oh, and a werewolf guy. Huh? I'm doing the shittiest performance I can think to do to kind of match the vibes. I do apologize. Like, this game has some good writing. Don't get me wrong. Just so far, I am thoroughly unimpressed by this chapter. It's not been great. As soon as the words leave Kagutsuchi's mouth, a few of the closest creatures stand up on their hind legs, revealing the crimson claws on each of their limbs.
Werewolves.
Yeah, it's like, that's the take.
Watch out! These are fused Visbanes!
Mission started. Eliminate all targets. Here.
I was mashing X. Stupid. Code Vein 2.
Here. Is that all you've got? Cleansing fire. Here. Nothing to brag. Here. Let's take care of them quickly.
Oh yeah, no. This character is fucking phenomenal to play. Even for an early...
This will end it.
Damn it, brain. Modifier. There we go.
Here.
I don't know why Communicator came to mind. They're modifiers. Like, easy to understand combo scheme. Has a kit that makes sense. Because you follow up every ability with an like basic attack, and you do a follow-up that gets you more rage to keep going.
Think of a way to throw them off.
Like, Kagutsuchi is the layman's spectacle fighter.
But Cece...
Call upon the great white crane. Call upon...
Her mind seems to be disturbed. Is it because of that song? Forget that, Shadow Crow. Put her on your back and run!
Got it.
Just as Kagutsuchi is preparing for an attack, the wolves suddenly quiet down as if they notice something approaching. The fused Visbanes lowered their heads and stepped back into the thicket.
What's going on?
Boom, boom, boom.
Is the ground shaking?
A rhythmic pounding is approaching, and each step shakes the surrounding trees, as if some giant is heading in their direction.
How tall is that thing?
Is he commanding the fused Visbanes?
Probably. The massive figure covers the moonlight, leaving Kagutsuchi and Shadow Crow in darkness. The giant's bloody eyes scan the two below, and the oppressive feeling is palpable, but doesn't seem intent on attacking.
Now I remember. That's the guard who was protecting the ceremonial courtyard. Never thought they'd turn him into a Visbane too.
So he knows what happened in there? Though I'd love to force him to talk, I'm not so sure it would be easy.
My lady, you've returned.
Nagazane.
The giant ignores the two men and walks up to Cece, kneeling down and stretching out his hand. As if drawn in by something, she climbs up his hand and crawls onto his palm.
Cece? What are you doing?
Shadow Crow, relax. That is not Cece. I think she's being affected by all the Bane energy around. Something has taken over her body.
You do love the dogs, don't you, my lady?
That was a long time ago, Nagazane.
Apologies, my lady.
So, where is my brother?
I will take you to the young lord.
The giant let the little girl sit on his shoulder, turning its head and walking in the other direction. Should probably go after him.
They left.
Probably go after him.
Let's follow them.
Thank you, Kagutsuchi.
Mission started. Eliminate all targets.
Oh, but we still have to fight these things. Okay, yep.
Here! Is that all you've got? I am the fires of hell. And we have a winner. Scorching Blade Storm. Huh.
Yep, and now we're out. So now we just do this until we get an ability available. One sec. Sorry about that. Making sure all is well in the household. More so, making plans for a little while here. I always forget how many of the modifiers are Chuni. Seems like a fair bit of them. Just a fair bit of them. Oh, because I clicked out of the game. I'm like, why isn't the game working? That's why.
Let's take care of them quickly. Here! Here! Here!
Oh my god.
Here! Huh. Here! Cleansing fire! This will end it. And we have a winner. Is that all you've got? Here! Here!
Ow!
Here! Let's take care of them quickly.
Also, the heightened versions of the abilities use a different cooldown compared to the normal version of the abilities, so you're not punished for using them.
Here! Here!
Because I feel like if you're going to design these sorts of games where, you know, you want the player to feel like an utter badass using your abilities and stuff.
I am the fires of hell.
Like, you need to, like, let them use your abilities and stuff.
Let's go.
Also, Kettle, that's a flask game. There is a difference. I want to see how much more of Chapter 7 we got to go. Or at least get an idea of how much we accomplished. Really? 15-second cooldowns are rough in this game. No, seriously, and that's why Tsukiyomi feels so obtuse to play. Because it's like you just sit there and mash the auto attack button, occasionally smashing X. Because if you use Y or B, which is like, you know, X is the primary, Y is the secondary, and B I'm gonna call like kind of the tertiary or like main damagey ability, because that seems to be where they assign it. Using Y or B while you're charging up your, I think hers is Divine Grace, which is pretty much explicitly like a mana bar. Like, you have to do things to charge it, and it doesn't just charge passively for being in combat, kind of like a rage bar would. But then, if those abilities have been used and are on cooldown, you can't use their enhanced version, so you're actively punished for using them when the enhanced version is ready. It feels clunky. Skill 1 and Skill 2 are generally your bread and butter. Skill 3 is your punish. Point in case. We got 2 more of these to go. And though I will have the stamina, we may have to end stream a little bit early just because, like, there's things that I have to do tonight, which sucks, but I would rather stream for at least a tiny bit when I am feeling, like, full and examining something like this than not at all. Today's been a day.
Let's get things straight.
More positive
Although the
than,
Society
like,
of Muses
negative.
and Aether Gazer have a formal agreement, that does not mean I am required to assist you.
Like, I think the craziest is Soul... How do I... That feels like a Korean-esque name. I don't know how to pronounce that, though. Soy... Would it be soy? Anyway, soy. I'm gonna go with that. That sounds close, but I bet I am butchering it. Who has 1 second cooldowns on all of her skills. That is crazy. What the fuck is a resource? Anyway, although Society Music and Aether Gazer have a formal agreement. Rage? Really? So she's constantly generating her resource despite having a 1 second cooldown on all of her skills. That's evil. That's evil, but cool, but evil. But cool, but evil. But cool. Grossly imbalanced. But cool. Kind of the point in these games, especially if there's not a PvP mode. Like, going against Shadow, Buzenbo, kind of demonstrated why games like this don't do well with the PvP mode, because once you start getting comboed, that's it. You put the controller down, and then you wait to die. It's basically how it works.
I was merely here to deliver an invitation to the artists' ceremony. But Shu knew what to do. She bowed her head and begged. So I agreed to help.
There is no normal play PvP. That's why I'm saying, like, if this game had a PvP, that's how it would work. You would start it, and then once it starts and you get hit, you put it down, and then, you know, there have been some silly minigame PvP like snowball fights. That's cute, and I do appreciate when, like, games like this are still like, here, let's put in the network codes, that way players can actually play against one another for something silly like this. That's fun, I like that, but the main gameplay, no. No! That, even with an auto mode, I'd be like, I don't know about that. On the road, Hera reminded me of this fact countless times. Although her personality was quite clear at headquarters, actually having to deal with it was much worse. What, she's a haughty, snooty, noblesse type? Is everyone at the Society of Muses like this?
This is also my first time meeting Lady Hera.
Hera!
Miss Shu did tell me that everyone at the Society of Muses has a unique personality.
I will do the same thing I did with Shu, except I will throw you in the koi pond. Say it right. You too. Don't think just because it's your name you get to mispronounce it. Oh boy, wait till you meet Oneroy. And it looks like indeed.
By the way, Administrator, why are you coming along this time?
Why not?
Shu thinks our broken comms with Pheasant Squad has something to do with Bane energy. Ordinary comms devices won't work for long in a Bane energy-ridden area.
Thank you, Mimir.
To maintain tactical support, although the portable Mimir terminal is still in testing, we've got no choice but to forge onward.
Hey! I can hear Lord Mimir coming from the bracelet!
Rookie, coolant is limited. So if the mission takes longer than expected, it'll be a serious problem.
You don't have to remind me that I presently only have 80 left. Or, I'm sorry, 100 left. I'm also sitting on a giant stash. Anyway, got it. I'll pay extra attention to the time. Oh!
Miss Bane's already? Admin?
Initiating Mimir battle assistance.
Are you really this nervous? For so few Vizbangs?
Me? Human. You? Modifier. Me get real fucked up if get touched.
Lady Hera?
Hera!
Bumbling buffoons, that is all. I can take care of them with a mere pinky.
Sure you can.
Wait! Lady Hera! Kneel before my flames, worthless weasel.
Splash!
Blocks the path of the great Hera.
Did okay, hold. I didn't hear her pronounce her name. Did she say her name correctly? Because I was too busy with my bit of, like, making some foil of throwing Ver into the koi pond.
Keep going.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. My squad is overleveled for this.
New plan. I have an idea.
Nope, and now we have boiled koi. Yes, we do.
It's over. I'd like to request unlimited.
I'm throwing her in there too. All right. Final mission for the chapter. As he moves towards the front courtyard, the giant feels a soft hand rubbing his neck. He stops. Oh, actually not overleveled, just signs of power creep. Oh. Yeah, that'll happen. The common issue of any and all mobile games. He stops, as if not understanding the meaning of the young girl's action.
Nagazane, your skin has grown so coarse.
That is not skin, my lady.
Really? I still remember the fireworks at the temple fair. Every year you would take me there. No one was taller than you, so I sat on your shoulders, and I could see further than them all.
The general turns his head to look at the young girl on his shoulder. She doesn't look like the person from his memories. He has no doubt that it is her.
My lady.
Suddenly, the girl's face is illuminated by a warm light. The giant is slightly phased, and he instinctively looks in the direction from which it comes.
Fire.
Nagazane?
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Nagazane, wait! Don't go! Whoa, she just baked them to a crisp!
Obviously, my dear. After all, it's me.
So, I guess we're not trying to stay on the down low.
But these Vizbanes don't seem pure. I don't think these are mere encroachers. Somebody forcibly combined the Vizbanes with biological organisms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bum bum bum. Because, like, narratively, this team is just being made aware of this, but we, the player, the viewer, are already well aware of this, so, like, it's written in there for realist. Anyway.
Combine them?
Right. Such a process would reduce the Vizbane's destructive power. But if the two subjects were highly compatible, it might produce an exceptionally strong result, which may retain some of the organism's unique characteristics.
You know, like the shape of a wolf and the speed and power of a wolf.
For example, the sense of smell of a dog, the sight of an eagle, the speed of a leopard, and the intelligence of a human. These are all possibilities.
Spooky on that last one. The Miyahebi family made all of these? Huh?
Admin, get out of the way!
Before I have the chance to react, Vert pushes me out of the way. Last thing I see is a massive shadow coming out of the void like a meteor, smashing a crater into the place I was just standing. Promptly followed by a koi fish swimming past me. Vert had her revenge and threw me into the koi pond. Amid the enormous amount of dust and rubble, a giant silhouette stands, brandishing an equally large sword.
What? What's this?
I found you. I finally found you. Ye who have injured the mighty Miyahibi family.
What's he saying?
Girl, do your ears work?
So they actually fused Vizbanes with humans. Don't worry, this guy's all strength. His intelligence is clearly lacking.
Mimir, you let your voice acting drop there for a second. almost sounds like the zombies from Call of Duty Zombies. But it's the voice actor doing his own performance.
Let's just keep going.
Not even half a step forward.
The General.
It was you. You lit the fire. You destroyed everything.
And we win.
It's over. I'd like to request unlimited PTO.
Sacred flame, incinerate this mannerless chap!
This mannerless chap. I see Hera's from central London.
Wait! Hey, are you mad?
No. No, that's Alice from Nikkei. Anyway.
My lady.
Nagazane, snap out of it! They did not start the fire. And that was a long time ago. Those who have left will never return. Now, we must make sure that my big brother does not make any more mistakes.
Blink, blink. I have several questions about what Visbane energy actually is, but I'm sure that the game will narratively attempt to explain it later.
I understand, my lady.
Wow, she calmed down the Visbane. It is partly human, so it is entirely possible that the human side currently has control.
Well, are you really just going to let it go?
We have no reason to, otherwise destroy it. At the moment.
Rookie, you noticed that, right?
Yes.
The mind inside this girl's body doesn't belong to her.
Yes, I wouldn't expect a little girl to speak so eloquently unless she were a princess and she doesn't look like she's dressed like one.
They've been doing Visbane experiments here for so long. I'm afraid the soul data here were deeply corrupted, so they couldn't be collected by Gaia. That means they have nowhere to go.
Lore.
Little girl, you should worry about yourself.
Shut up, Tits McGee.
If you hang around this Visbane too long, your soul data will be corrupted. After that, don't even think about being born again.
Is this just common knowledge? Is this just common knowledge that we would fucking speak about it like this? To a fucking child? Mimir telling the admin makes sense. Cause it could be on my earpiece. Hera, the fuck are you doing?
Nagazane, let's go.
Yes, my lady.
Hey, but wait! I have not finished speaking!
Nor should you. Throws into koi pond.
What an annoying little face on that child. Makes me think of the other one.
The other one. Whom? Lady Hera, let's go find Pheasant Squad. The two fellows who were chasing the giant had arrived and saw the entire battle from the roof.
Kagetsuchi, shouldn't we chase them?
Not right now. That giant's surely a lot stronger than we are. And Cece should be fine under his protection. After we complete our mission, we'll go find her.
Got it. Ah, yes. What exactly is our mission again?
I have level 45! A test run of the arithmetic terminal is complete. Dimensional variable simulation has begun, or has been activated. The arithmetic terminal is a simulation device developed under the leadership of Olkuninushi for the purpose of calculating the rate of change of Gaia, but currently it is only used as a training ground for tactical decision making. During dimensional variable challenges, you can use dimensional beacons as assistants. Dimensional beacons require sufficient data to be unlocked and activated and can be used to facilitate the later exploration. Unlock a dimensional beacon and see what happens. Tap to return. The dimensional terminal records the steps of your exploration, and the accumulated experience will make it smoother. By leveling up the dimensional terminal, you can gain talent points to activate perks which will give you boosts in exploration. In order to explore dimensional space more effectively, the perks selected in dimensional terminal can be reset once a week. Tap here to map the modifier that follows you as you explore the dimensional space.
Nice to meet you.
I only picked one? Mappers are required to map a specific modifier in dimensional space. Mappers are automatically generated on every Thursday at 5 o'clock a.m. or universal time constant of -7, and you can have at most one mapper at a time. Why was everybody locked? Is this because it's tutorializing me? Deviation record can be obtained through Dimension Curve. Dimension Curve is reset at regular intervals, and the missions will change over time too. Receive rewards for affecting the scope of the deviation and getting more information. Fortune permits obtained in deviation can be exchanged for items in the shop. If you want to know more about the dimension variable, tap to open the instruction manual here.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's so weird. So at all times you have Vert.
Oh!
Yes.
But every other character that I own is locked by default. Causality, past grudges, tutorials. I mean, the only thing I don't have unlocked now is iterative testing. Okay, and spirit capture. Okay, so we have Chapter 8, Solo Performance. Oh, right, you're yelling at me to go to those things. Cooperative agreement. Oh, yay, new battle pass. Oh, no, skip. Hi. Yep. Event stuff. Just event stuff. Okay, scan. Okay, we've got Deception's Bane, Song of Strings and Edges, To the You of Today, Standard Modifier Scan. Select a modifier for rate up. Hell, because Nord. That's so limited, but yeah, I have 3 deluxe scans. There's only 7 days left. Do a single pull for the hell of it, because why not? And nothing special. This game doesn't do fake outs. Hello, Zenkibo. Alright. Speaking of Zenkibo. Yeah, and I still haven't joined a guild. Because I don't play this enough to really justify it. C'est la vie, so says I. What that? Oh, hazard zone beacon. I don't understand what that's for. But as you were. Like, I don't know, man. My brain's already, like... Like, I'm having troubles getting back into Uma Musume because I'm not, like, where I want to be. But to get to where I want to be, I have to spend an ungodly amount of time or money on the game. Actually, a little bit of both, because I can't get to where I want to be without actually playing it, too. Because I want to have good Umas, but I can't get good Umas unless I, like, start developing for good Umas. And developing for good Umas takes a lot of RNG and time. So my problem is that I would need to spend a ridiculous amount of time for Uma stuff. So me playing Aether Gazer, while it's fun, don't get me wrong, and the story is fairly interesting, except that chapter was kind of just the whole thing. But either way, it's only been about an hour 30, so I'm gonna cut, well, hour 26 technically, but I'm gonna cut the stream here a little bit soon. But my fiance and I had to make some last minute plans a little bit to get some food stuff, because hunger being a bitch. Suffice to say, stuff and things. I don't necessarily want to get too into the weeds with it, but we gonna go shopping. We gotta handle that. So, folks, hopefully you did enjoy your time with this. Aether Gazer will probably make a return if Jindra is quite certain of his threat, which I assume is more of a promise, that he will occasionally just say, hey, here are some channel points, go play this game again. And if that's going to be the case, it might just show up on stream naturally every now and again then, too. Just so that way I don't get rusty. Not that I really have much to worry about, I feel like. But, folks, thank you for sticking around to the end of the stream, or however long that you stuck around for. Your time is one of your most valuable resources. I appreciate you guys spending even a minute of it here. Gives me folks to yap at, ramble to, talk to, rant about vocal performances, game writing, and writing in general, and show off cool games like Aether Gazer, which is a cool game. Reminder, if you have addictive tendencies from, like, gambling and stuff, know your limits. You don't have to play games like this. If you can only really enjoy it passively, please do so. Your wallet and your life and your livelihood is far more important than being able to play a video game if it means, like, if it could potentially ruin yourself. So don't do that. My ass over here already addicted to video games badly as is, and I have no financial incentive really to spend all my money on these characters. But that's me. I get that privilege. And I do apologize for people that don't have that privilege. Anyway, with all that said, I don't have a raid target, so we're just going to end it here. But folks, please remember otherwise that you are always welcome here at Mana's Potion. And I'll see you next time. Life is very hard for Scold. She's a sweetheart, though.